So this is an outdoor gym?
How clever is this? This whole thing is called otium. Otium is a very old word that means exercise outside.
Okay.
And so in here, this acts as a dual purpose, actually. Everyone loves gazebos in gardens, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to build a beautiful gazebo, why not go one step farther, put some support bars in it, which you can put some exercise equipment on. If you're not using it for exercise, then you could clear it out and put a table here and have a beautiful lunch here too.
What a place to work out. I mean, and this is Zach, and of course Zach is doing push-ups in the air.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So, and again, so Zach's doing that, and what's next to him is a beautiful sound of water. There's birds singing. We have a speaker up here with some music going. So going back to that, why do this inside?
Why do it in a basement?
Yeah, when you can be outside enjoying nature and getting healthy and having fun.
So great. All right.
What we're going to challenge you to?
I knew you would. I was looking at the push-ups thinking that could be interesting. I don't know if I could pull that off, but I'm willing to try.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, do it.
The push-up. I'm not exactly wearing the right outfit, but let's give it a try.
So you come this way.
Okay.
And you stand up like this.
Okay.
And the further you move back,
the harder it is.
So you
All right.
choose, and then you come forward.
Okay.
Go for it, Aaron.
All right.
Your arms up nice and high.
Nice. All right, Zach.
Okay.
So I go here,
Start up nice and high.
and so we know this works.
Ah, beautiful.
So I can go here,
Yes, there you go.
and we know that works. If I go here, and we can see that works.
Brilliant.
Incredible.
Nice. Love it. I would definitely prefer to work out in this environment any day. Okay, so what's the next challenge?
So everyone likes privacy in a garden, right?
Right.
So if you're going to build a privacy wall, and over here we have a beautiful, what's called dry stone walling. So this is built by real craftspeople. There's no cement or concrete in this. It's just built by dry stone.
So this is a dry stack, we call that.
Dry stack
Okay.
or dry stone walling.
Yeah.
So here it is, lovely feature in the garden. You've got privacy, but a dual purpose again. We have a climbing wall.
So Zach, what are you doing? You're going to climb.
Yeah, you just go from side to side, so you can start over there, I start over here.
I'll give you a hand up, Aaron.
Some rock over here at the bottom.
Oh, I'll do this one first,
Yeah.
and I can put my hands here.
Yeah, and you can just slide across the bottom like that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's easier. Look at that. So we do a little hop and a skip. All right.
That's about it.
It's fantastic.
So people have already clued in that
Nice.
I'm getting my exercise just following you guys around. How about some basketball?
You've already done your workout this morning. I know
Zach.
that.
Good man.
very
How about some basketball?
Thank you very
I
much.
am in for basketball. Now you're going to do this one with
Yeah,
me.
I'll
All
do
right,
this
let's go. All right, so this is basketball outside. Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
And I'm going to challenge you to William.
Hello,
To
William.
see who can put the first basket in. Now, William, I should tell you that Aaron used to belong to the Harlem Globetrotters.
Just a really short member. Really?
So,
Okay, can you
big
do
challenge.
this trick? You can show me how to do it? Oh, yes, you can. Look at you. Nice.
Go for it.
All right, show us how it's done. Oh, look at you.
Oh! Oh.
You even have the little jump thing happening, don't you?
All right, let's see the little jump thing, Aaron.
Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Feeling the pressure. All right. Oh. Okay, what do you think? Think I can do it? No, he says no. Do you think I can do it?
My
He
money's
does.
on you.
All right, Dennis thinks I can. All right.
Oh!
Here we go. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I gotta get a basket.
Use that
in.
ball.
Oh!
Oh!
Here we go.
There it is. Good job.
Yeah. Well done. Thank you. Okay, Dennis, we have Why Not Play, and I can
Yes.
see a clock, and it looks like chess pieces.
Yes, so very creative thinking here by Near North, a Landscape Ontario member.
Okay.
How to use a small space. There's a lot of small space gardens out there. So great place to sit and relax, have a glass of wine, but also something creative. So how clever is this?
Unbelievable. I love it. I mean, you know what? You're just alternating colors on your
Yep.
stone patio,
Yep.
and you have beautiful chess pieces, and
Yeah.
I'd play this all the time.
Absolutely. So you can have all sorts of fun with this. What do you want to be, white or black?
You know what?
You're
white always
white,
goes first.
I
Yeah,
know.
you knew
Good,
with the
okay.
daisy. You knew I
You,
would
you
get
can
that.
move the pawn first then.
And don't you think this is more fun, where we're actually doing this instead of a video game?
I know.
Because don't you see the people, even adults are doing this
See,
now. They're playing that chess.
You're absolutely
with their,
getting it.
I would do this.
Well, checkmate. You're done. You're toast.
Yeah,
Get
even though
out
I
of-
can't move that way. I love it, Dennis. And like, let's talk about that.
Yeah, isn't this cool? So,
Can I do this?
yeah, so these are ivies and succulent plants.
What kind of ivies are these? Are they like German?
Baltic ivy.
See, I kind of know.
Yeah, you knew, and these little sedum plants. And you can, everyone's talking about green roofs and living
Yes, and
walls
walls,
nowadays.
living walls.
So as long as you put an irrigation system in here, drip irrigation system, there's no reason you couldn't do this in your own garden.
So is that challenging when you say a drip irrigation
No.
system? Is it
No.
hard to do,
No.
or can we all do this?
You can either study it, take a
Okay.
course on it and do it yourself, or
Right.
hire someone that is going to do it for you.
Hashtag hire an expert. We
that's
push that
right.
all the time, right?
Yeah.
It just saves you time and money.
Yes.
Not that we don't encourage doing the do-it-yourself projects, but
Right.
certainly for your first time out, always great to get the help and assistance of a professional.
Absolutely. So having interest in a garden is fascinating, and the use of that garden lighting and the use of art is coming back into gardening big time. And overlooking our chess set there is this very inquisitive garden fairy. Can you see her
she's beautiful.
hiding in the bushes there? And that uplight. So here's the principle of garden lighting: is you don't want to see the unit, you want to see the effect of the light. So you always hide the unit under a plant or behind a rock, and you want to see the effect of the light. And often creative garden lighting people will actually use the shadow of a plant onto a background wall. So that whole sense of theatre and art is coming into gardening.
Beautiful. So instead of the days when people would do lighting and they would blast the light on the tree,
Yep.
it would be so overbearing, even
Yep.
to the point when you're walking up to it, it was obnoxious.
Yep.
Those days, it's not the way to
No,
do it.
it's
It's
subtle.
about setting a mood, creating a mood, and
Yeah.
enhancing the beauty around it. The
That-
light is supposed to be an enhancing feature.
Absolutely. Don't you feel romantic just standing here?
I so do. So, Dennis, the theme again is playing.
Yeah.
So, of course, who doesn't love sand and who doesn't love playing in a sandbox? But this one
Uh,
really is pretty impressive.
This is the ultimate kids' playground,
Wow.
isn't it? And what some wonderful studies that have come out of mainly Germany and Sweden that prove that kids getting outside, being involved in nature, is not only healthy for them, but actually expands their mind and allows them to learn all subjects, not just about nature.
I'm a big believer in that. I also think, too, that we didn't get very sick as kids. We were outside all the time, and
right.
I had dirt in my hands and in
Yep.
my hair and
Yep.
everywhere. But, I don't think kids are outside enough compared to how we were as
Absolutely.
kids.
We
So I love it.
We kind of went through that generation
Yeah.
of indoor kids,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So get
Paranoia,
out. Yeah.
yeah.
Get outside, enjoy nature,
Wow.
enjoy gardening, get your hands dirty, as you said, the use of water, all the things that kids should get
Messy.
mucky.
I want to get messy. Are you
right.
kidding me? Okay, what do we got? Oh, Dennis, what is this?
So this was what they actually do. This company is when large trees fall down, they
Right.
say, "Can we take it?" And instead of chopping it up for firewood or whatever, they make it. This is a climbing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, a little climbing tree.
That is fantastic.
So use of an oversized rope, a ship rope, and a tree that might have just gone to waste. They've used it. And then,
I like where it's going, Dennis. And I have to tell you, especially because I'm such a big supporter of Canada Blooms, and I know you are.
Yeah.
It's such an important organization. And again, it's one that people don't realize. It's a non-for-profit organization.
it is.
And
yes.
they're all about giving back. And this is just another reminder of them bringing incredible ingenuity
Yeah.
and getting us to think outside the box and take advantage of our spaces. No matter what your space is,
Yes.
there's a way in which you can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And this playground
Yeah.
is just certainly proving that. And I have to say, having come to the show year after year, this is without a doubt the best I've ever seen.
Ah, it's
Hands
nice.
down.
That's nice.
Unbelievable.
And the the tallest tree house that you've probably ever seen, right?
It's amazing.
So this was an enormous silver maple that fell down in a storm. And again, it was retrieved by Bean and Stock Natural Playgrounds and used as, instead of using metal posts, they use this as the support for the lovely treehouse on the top. During the next 10 days of the show, we're going to see thousands of kids
No kidding.
running up there.
Not just kids. I'm wanting to try that slide out. Are you kidding me? But the point is, we're recycling. We're using what naturally happens in nature.
Yes.
And we're taking advantage of it. And this is far more pleasing to the eye.
Yes.
And this would be any kid and adult's dream,
Yeah.
having something like this. Are you
And-
kidding? You'd
and-
be like the most popular kid.
You know, thousands of kids will go away saying, that gardening show, that was a really cool thing, you know?
Yeah.
Where before,
Yeah.
we discourage kids to
Yeah.
come to gardening shows. And now, come on in.
You know what? Kids are now doing the cooking thing thanks
Yep.
to those shows that are saying your kids should know how to cook, and
That's
they
right.
should, because we forgot how to cook.
You did.
All right, we've
We
lost
did.
a lot of recipes and
Yep.
family recipes. But now this is another example. Kids should know how to garden. It's
how
a
to-
fun thing for the family.
How to grow food, how
Yes.
to garden, get their hands dirty.
Self-sustainability,
Absolutely.
but having fun. So now I see that there's a limit size, so 42 inches. Do I need to go get measured to make sure I actually can go up it? It's amazing. Wow.
Certainly educate us how to. Oh my God, you Aaron? Hi, how are you?
My God, you got a bloody, like your six pack is insane. Oh, hi
going down?
everybody, how are you? Dennis, like these are beautiful, all here, like there's just different gardens around chairs.
Absolutely amazing. So every year we invite to different countries to come and display their floral masterpieces. There's 10 different countries that came this year, and they were just basically given a chaise lounge. That's all they were given. And then go nuts. And each one of them is so different how they've interpreted the theme of Let's Play.
Isn't that amazing?
yeah, it's
So
very cool.
everybody's involved.
Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Look at this.
Incredible.
So
Happy
so
and
happy
beautiful.
And they're so clever.
And clever.
Creative use of berries, and it's just, the creativity is
Yeah,
absolutely
it's
marvelous.
gorgeous. Okay, Dennis. First of all, I can hear the noise, so
Yeah.
I am drawn to
Yeah,
water. You know that.
Absolutely.
Cottage girl.
Yeah.
And I hear the noise and I think, who doesn't love a waterfall?
And we've mentioned water a couple of things. There's something that's a big trend in landscaping.
So it's never going to go away.
It's never. This is a wonderful award-winning company that created this masterpiece.
Wow.
There's 5 giant pumps hidden here that just keeps recycling the water. And you're right. Just come back in the evening after a stressful day, sit down,
Sounds good.
kick back, kick back, and isn't that going to bring all your stress level, blood pressure, boom, way down?
People don't realize that your surrounding is what reflects you, and you are
Absolutely.
so influenced by what is around you.
Absolutely.
So to have just that noise and to be able to sit and enjoy this,
Yeah, it's marvelous, isn't
like
it?
how would you ever want to leave?
Yeah, yeah. And it is another form of art form. I always think of using water creatively in a garden as another form of art, and people that do it themselves make the same mistake every time. They always undersize the pump. They always get a too small pump, and you lose the effect. So
So invest in a big pump, right? Make sure that it can handle.
That's right.
So go overboard in the pump,
Because
right?
you can turn it down.
Down.
You can't turn it
Okay.
up. So that's the big secret. And the experts in the industry know that and spend a lot of time working with the levels, because the sound just doesn't come easily. You have to measure the falls to get that sound.
You have to literally make
Yeah.
it, and it's ingenuity. Is this one of those examples where there are those home kits that you can do it yourself?
Yeah.
So, we're all about hashtag hire an expert,
Yeah.
but lots of us want to try things ourselves. So can we do the waterfall thing ourselves?
Sure.
Or?
It really comes down to the scale of the project,
Okay.
right? If you're doing, the kit form, absolutely. Big thing right now is something called bubbling rocks. So people that don't actually want an open body of water, you can just have water bubbling out of a rock, and it recycles, and you don't have pond maintenance then.
Right,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I have to tell you, one thing that I'm just, from experiencing this and having a chance to meet all of I call them just artists, and really that's what they are to me.
Sure.
These are artists that work with soil and work with rock and work with living, breathing,
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
flowers and shrubs and trees, and they are taking what's natural to nature and they're making something even more beautiful out
Yeah,
of it,
it's-
instead of tossing it, chipping it, and recycling it, which I love.
And the secret is, I think you hit the nail on the head there. It's working with nature
Yeah.
and enhancing nature. That's what a good landscape designer architect does.
And do you feel that we, the public, should be doing the same thing? In other words, embrace our surroundings.
Yes.
And learn to live within it. And
Yes.
coming to places and shows like Canada Blooms, you get incredible ideas. You're all here able and willing to speak to everybody to help them with what they're thinking
Absolutely.
of doing. And of course, cannot stress enough, when we're talking about landscapeontario.com, there's your resource in terms of finding the professionals, or hashtag hire an expert,
Yep.
to be able to help you make sure that you're doing things the right way, thereby saving you both time and
Money, absolutely.
Right?
Don't waste you spend a lot of time earning that hard-earned
Yeah.
money, right? So don't waste it.
And you have had a career, I mean, being on TV, being a part of these organizations, a true ambassador. I know that you're an import, meaning, from England, but you really are a Canadian.
Transplant.
You're a transplant, but you're a true Canadian. And you have always, even with your shows, you have been a huge supporter of working within your means, knowing your limits,
Yep.
and more importantly, you don't have to spend a lot of money.
You don't. No, always talk about budget honestly
Yeah.
to people.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Yeah.
And if you want a convertible BMW Garden, great. If you want a second-hand model, let us know that
Right.
too. Just be honest with your budget, and you'll get the right space designed for you.
Do you also find, just before we wrap up, Dennis, do a lot of people go crazy, do these kind of spaces, but they don't maintain them because they
Yes.
don't know how?
Yes.
So if you're going to go overboard, you got to have the professionals to come in and manicure and keep it in that form.
Oh, maintenance is huge.
Yeah.
Garden maintenance is huge. So either learn about it yourself,
Yeah.
and the internet is fabulous nowadays. Our website, come and get all sorts of maintenance tips, or invest in someone, at least for the first 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
to come in and show you how to maintain, how to prune, how to fertilize, all that stuff.
And is there such a thing as a no maintenance garden?
Yes, but you wouldn't want it.
Dennis looks after me, thank God. But yeah, you know what, everybody? Such a wealth of information. Landscapeontario.com, you're so accessible. I mean,
Sure,
people,
come to our website. Yeah,
and they
absolutely.
can reach out to you and
Yeah.
all the experts. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you.
Huge fan.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, great job.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I get my hug.